What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to another edition of Movie Trailer Reactions, coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I'm your host, Tony Mango. I'm joined today by Shaun Walker. What's up, Shaun?
Not a lot, mate. Not a lot. It feels like I've only just done this like 2 weeks ago.
It's true. We just did the Captain America Civil War one, and we got another trailer, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the second trailer for this one. Just debuted about a minute and a half ago from when we were recording this on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and then we both shut our TVs off after because we don't really care about the rest of the guests and stuff. But a lot of new information that we got this time around, and some of it's great, some of it's not so great. What was your first impression of the trailer?
I'm not a fan of Jesse as Lex.
No, not at all, man.
Pretty much. I was skeptical of him at first when they cast him. I was like, I'll give it a shot. The first trailer was all right. This trailer, when he introduced Bruce to Clark, I was like, no. The acting was all wrong.
He's so, like, I don't get what their problem is with Lex Luthor in movies. They, for some reason, they don't like the idea of him being a serious person. And I get that they're kind of trying to do this, like, what I think is a dumb idea of, like, the Google, Facebook kind of mogul. I don't like that at all. I don't like how he's not imposing. I don't like how he's goofy. I don't think that it makes sense for him to do that whole, like, he shakes Clark's hand and he's like, oh, you've got a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this guy, whatever like that. Like, I get that maybe what they're trying to do is to go into, like, the obnoxious opposite of Bruce Wayne, who's, like, the charming guy, but I don't like that for Lex Luthor, you know?
No, all I want is the Lex Luthor from the cartoons.
Yeah, from the Bruce Timm animated shows.
Yeah.
That was the Lex Luthor. Like, he was charming in his own right, creepy, megalomaniac, power obsessed, somebody who you could think actually could win in a fight against a normal person, you know, like, I don't know, I don't know what they're going with here. And
I would even take Smallville's Lex Luthor over this dude.
Yeah, Michael Rosenbaum was great compared to what this is so far. And, like, I know people are going to go, well, you haven't seen the movie yet, you can't really complain. But you know what? If you're going to go with that route and say you can't complain about that, then you also can't say that some of the stuff looks good because you haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean? Perfectly valuable reason.
And plus I'm allowed to bitch because I'm a big Superman fan, alright?
Right, yeah. But thankfully that wasn't, like, it wasn't just filled with Lex Luthor being stupid and stuff. There was some cool stuff too. I like the idea that when they were having that little sparring session when they're talking to each other, Clark's calling out, well, you know what, if people are living in fear, then their civil liberties are being taken away, and Bruce's response is basically just like, yeah, well, you know, you can write fluff pieces and it doesn't doesn't fucking make a difference. Every time he saves a cat out of a tree, kind of a thing. I like that they're sparring back and forth like that. What did you think about that scene?
I thought that was pretty well written. You know, I like the fact that he said that maybe it's just the Gotham in me.
Yeah.
That's a good quote.
And that line, I don't have good track record with freaks dressed like clowns.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And I think at that point that he probably would just be like, dude, you're dressed up like a bat. Fuck you. I like that, though. We heard more of the bat voice, that voice modulator.
I'm happy with that. It's not too put off in like it was in the Dark Knight films.
Yeah. The Batman Begins voice wasn't that bad. Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it was unbearable. I had to turn teletext on.
But the good thing about the voice modulator is that makes sense. Like, he would have something like that can mask his voice. So I'm down for that. I think that's cool. I'm glad that they're doing that this time around instead of just him talking on a lower voice or something. So I'm cool with that. We got a little reference there. He says the Son of Gotham versus the Son of Krypton versus the Bat of Gotham. You're stretching it a little bit just to kind of get it out there, but
yeah,
I'll buy it because that means that they're paying more attention to, like, fan service, and that's cool. We got another shot of Wonder Woman, With that
Yeah,
whole,
she looks pretty good.
she
Fair
looks
play.
better than I thought she was going to.
Yeah, I thought when they cast her from this is the bird who played the chick in the Fast and Furious films, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they cast her, I was like, but now that I've seen her in the costume, I can dig it.
I still think they could have gone with somebody a little bit more on a different ethnic range. Like, maybe somebody that has like a little bit of like Native American or a little bit of Hispanic kind of side to her or something like that. That would be kind of cool. But Gal Gadot, I think is how you pronounce it. Gadot. Still not sure about that. She's looking a lot better. And I like that the little line, you know, she with you? Oh, I thought she was with you. It's just kind of like, what the hell is she doing here? That brings us to the big thing, though. Doomsday.
You reckon it's Doomsday?
It's definitely Doomsday.
I don't know.
I think they're merging Doomsday and Bizarro together.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is Bizarro.
Well,
They somehow General Zod. I reckon they clone General Zod, and then that becomes Bizarro.
and I'm thinking that they're gonna kind of make it like, instead of using like Bizarro Clark Kent, that they're gonna do like Bizarro Zod, but instead of calling him Bizarro and having him look like Michael Shannon, because that's too much. I mean, clearly he doesn't, because he's just got the bald head and stuff like that. That's, well, why don't we make that as our origin of Doomsday and stuff, which is a watered down version of Doomsday, and I'm not really that into it. I was hoping Doomsday would have been used later on as something bigger.
I still reckon you're spot on with Bizarro. I don't think Doomsday is going to be probably the next film.
You don't think
Maybe.
it looked exactly like Doomsday?
There wasn't enough spikes. There was scarring on him. There wasn't any spikes. I didn't think there was any spikes.
I think he had some on his shoulder. I wonder if there's any pictures up yet. Like I said, we were doing this right afterward. I mean, we shut our TVs off and started talking, but I don't see any pictures yet or whatever like that to double check. So I don't know. I got the impression that it was Doomsday, but it could be like a Doomsday Bizarro hybrid kind of thing, because they did use that stuff that was sort of Brainiac, but then they never said that it was Brainiac, and that's something that bugs me about these movies. So I hope that there is not something where they don't say like don't give me something that looks like Doomsday, has an origin like Bizarro, and say that this is Metallo. Like, don't do that shit. You know what I mean? I was actually like, I still was holding out some hope that maybe what this would have been was Lex. When we saw that shot before of the heat vision, that maybe that was like Lex in the armored outfit.
On his suit.
Yeah, like maybe that they would have like that, and then they would also have like a Metallo, and it's like the two people against the other two or something. I didn't think Metallo was going to be a part of it over the past couple months, but it just makes sense to me to have Metallo. I don't know, but now I don't know. I mean, now I think we're just getting Doomsday, and that's a little bit weird. We had a little fight though between Batman and Superman, where Superman just states the obvious. You know, you should stay down, because if I wanted you dead, I would have done it by now. Much of a Batman fan as I am, it's true.
Oh, there we go. It's uploaded the video. So
Did you have it on there now?
I'll give you the link now.
So we're gonna double check a couple things just to be sure, that we get this right, because I'm definitely thinking that it's Doomsday, and if it isn't, I'd be down for it, because I mean, I don't want Doomsday as like.
At least the logos on this isn't as bad as the Marvel logos.
What do you mean? Like the quick insert of DC Comics?
Yeah, just DC Comics, whereas the Marvel one took like 20 seconds.
So I'm looking this back right now. We got our shot.
I don't like the fact they reused a lot.
Yeah, they did.
From the first trailer.
Yeah, the shot of Zod's body being unzipped, and
the Joker costume, the Joker Robin costume.
I'm looking at this now. This is totally Doomsday. He's got, like, he doesn't have like big prominent spikes, but he's got spikes all over his shoulders.
Oh, I just got to Jesse shaking their hands. I'm watching it all again.
What do you think of Mercy? They showed her before, but they showed her again. The same basic shot of I can't remember her name. Is Tao something or other.
Oh, see, I like the robotic Batman suit. That's pretty badass.
Akamoto, I think it's Tao Akamoto. So they're changing Mercy up a little bit. Asian now. That's cool. And she's hot, so, not going to be opposed to that.
They could have recasted fucking, what's her name, though?
Lois?
Lois, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been down for that. I don't like Amy Adams as Lois.
I don't like Amy Adams, full stop.
I do like that she didn't have a prominent part in this trailer, though. That's, again, they're downplaying her, I think. And that's good. She should be, like, investigating who Batman is. And that's it. Or she should be investigating what Lex is up to. Like, she needs to be just a supporting character. She can't be a prominent part.
So what I think happens, right, is they use Brainiac to bring back Zod, and then Zod becomes Doomsday.
You think they're going to add Brainiac into the mix already?
Yeah. That's supercomputer, dude. That is alien technology, that. Around the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, you see how that's totally Doomsday.
Yeah.
He kind of looks a little bit like the new Ninja Turtles. He's not big enough.
If it is Doomsday, the spikes are all wrong. I mean, I thought Smallville's Doomsday was bad, but this is, for a movie budget, you would think it would be better.
Yeah, Smallville's was really bad. Or maybe his perspective of his size is off or whatever, but he looks too tiny to me. And they gave him heat vision. Which is like, huh.
Yeah, which is completely out of left field, right?
Looking at that shot of Gal Gadot where she blocks the
laser,
the heat vision.
Yeah,
looking kind of badass.
Got great legs.
I'm on board with Wonder Woman now. I think officially we've seen enough. I'm okay.
My biggest worry for this film was the whole metal robot Batman outfit.
Really?
I was really afraid of that. Yeah.
Huh.
I thought they were gonna balls that, but that looks really good. I'm really impressed with it.
I was super happy when I first saw that because he's got the glowing eyes, and it was just like we finally got it. Like we got it sort of in the Dark Knight, but this is like, yes, we have the Batman eyes. So down for that. Well, I mean, like essentially what this boils down to is
2-minute 11 is definitely a Brainiac, dude. Some sort of Brainiac computer, I'm telling you.
I hope they bring Brainiac into the mix. Because they should. I mean, the Codex thing should be Brainiac. To hell with this whole biological, in-your-cells kind of crap. Give me Brainiac. Give me the brain interactive construct. Not
bitches.
Vril-Dox or Vril-Drox? Which one is that? I can't remember. The stupid green alien thing. Don't give me that crap. Give me the computer. But after seeing this trailer, seeing the other trailers and stuff like that, are you more excited or less excited to see the movie?
Less. Yeah, I liked the second trailer. I thought the second trailer was really good. I loved the second trailer a bit. Of the first trailer, I thought was alright. This one is, I don't know. I think I've seen too much happen too fast in this. Like, and I've seen how they meet up with Wonder Woman now. You know, that the reveal for that is gone. The reveal of the Doomsday / Bizarro / Brainiac / whatever it is
/ Mr. Mix-a-Split like
is kind of iffy. But other than that, I like the interaction of Clark and Wayne. I thought that was pretty good.
I gotta say, overall, I'm more excited, but I'm also more disappointed in some way.
Yeah,
like,
disappointed.
I'm really, really excited to see what they do with Batman and Superman, and I have no more faith whatsoever that Lex Luthor is going to be good.
Oh man, I had some sort of faith, but I thought because he could play the serious character, because he played the serious character in the Facebook movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then all the other films before it, where he plays the comedian, and this one is Jesse, you did it wrong. You did it wrong, boy.
Bad casting, I think. Bad idea to begin with. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I love the movie and I think it's a good idea in the end, I'll fully admit it. But at the same time, you're not selling me on Lex Luthor in this one. And I got a feeling I'm going to hate his character and just that's going to be like a killer for this movie for me. And going forward, too, because Lex should be such a big character, and if this one sucks, they can't just reboot it, you know? We're going to be stuck with it.
To be fair, I didn't like Man of Steel in the cinema. The third time I watched it, I enjoyed it.
I still have so many flaws with that movie. Like, how do you make Jonathan Kent say that he should let somebody die? God damn it. Like, that's the stuff that flies in the face of the character that I hate. And now they're changing Lex Luthor around because they want to be like, let's move this into modern and do something different. You don't need to do something different if it works, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Peter Parker's Peter Parker. You give him the suit, you have him do the responsibility thing, and you make him tell some jokes, and he's a nerd. You don't need to change a damn thing. Batman is Bruce Wayne. His parents are killed. He's damaged, but he's got a good heart. He's just a jerk. You don't got to change a damn thing. Lex Luthor is a charismatic, good-looking, bald, muscular, rich asshole, and not this little weaselly guy.
For the
and
quest of
stop
power.
giving him damn friggin' wigs, too. I don't get it. Like, he's bald. Let him be bald, you know?
I think they're doing it so he loses his hair because he's been around Kryptonite for so long.
Yeah. They better do that.
I can see him building up to that, like, building up to the fact that it gives him cancer, like. But if they don't do that, then what's the fucking point?
Right. So they're going to have to sell me on that. If we see any more trailers, they're going to have to really sell me on whether or not Lex Luthor's good. Because I'm good with Superman. I'm good with Batman. I'm good with Wonder Woman now. Doomsday I'm a little bit underwhelmed on, but, you know, it is what it is. But that Lex Luthor, man, that's going to be the kicker.
Yeah, I was fine with Superman. I was even fine when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman. I thought, great, he's going to be a great Batman. I was one of the guys who was like, this is a fucking pro. This is not a con. This is a fucking pro. And then Wonder Woman, I was on the fence, but now I started seeing her in the costume. It's like, yeah, I'll dig it.
So make sure you guys leave your comments below. Tell us what you thought of the trailer. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. Pass this along to your friends and family, and get their opinions too, because we're curious whether or not you guys are into Doomsday, whether or not you guys think Lex is going to work. What are your thoughts on Wonder Woman, and who should win, Batman or Superman? So stay tuned for more things coming your way from Fanboys Anonymous on the website, as well as on the channel itself. On behalf of Sean Walker and all the fanboys and fangirls that couldn't be here tonight, thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Tony Mango, and I'm a fanboy. See you next time, everybody. Geeks out.